The position utilized in this video is what I would label advanced basics. It is simple enough for all levels to practice and highly effective for grapplers to hit at all levels as well. Thank you for watching.
What's going on, everybody? Jason Scully here from the Grappler's Guide. I'm here with my student Russ. What's up, Russ? We're going to go over a particular technique from the guard. This is just a basic guard position where I have my foot on the hip and I use the motion of my body to get my opponent off balance so I can go for different sweeps and different attacks from there. So basically, I'm going to start in the closed guard position here. Now, if you come around on this side, a common thing that I want to talk about is the pant leg here. We're going to do the position where you have to grab the pant leg on the outside. Now, what happens is lots of times the pants are really tight and I can't bunch it up. When it comes to a tournament, I'm not allowed to grab inside, all right? This is illegal. But I can bunch up and grab the pants here. So one thing that I like to do is I like to shift my opponent. I like to shift my opponent's body the opposite way so I can make some space and then grab the pants from here. The next thing I'm going to do is I want to make sure I have a grip on his same side arm here. So my left arm is either going to grab a cuff grip or a pistol grip, whichever grip that you feel comfortable with. So I'm going to have my grip here. My left foot on this side is going to go on the hip. Okay, so if you come over onto this side, so I'm here like this. I put my left foot on the hip. As soon as I put my foot on the hip, I'm going to lift my hips up. Okay? Then I'm immediately going to look to my right. What this does is it basically makes him go off balance. And if you notice when I do it again, come back over here and face this way. When I do this, it makes him post his hand on the mat. All right? That's just a natural thing that happens. Another thing that happens a lot is a lot of people, even if it's the littlest motion, they start pushing back into the opposite direction of the way that you're pushing them. When he does that, I'm going to take my right leg, I'm going to shoot it way up into his armpit, and I'm going to drive it the direction that he's pushing me. My right hand that has the pants is also going to drive straight up. And then from here, I'm going to turn to my left. So when he pushes back into me, I drive my foot up. I like to keep the pants until the very end, and then I have the mount position from here. So I have the guard, I get the grip, I want to get his pant leg, and I want to make sure it's loose. So I shift him a little bit, and then I grab the pants. I put my foot on the hip, and I immediately turn him here. Then from there, when he pushes back into me, I drive my foot high, pull the pants, and then I come up. I like keeping the pants until the very end. Now, another awesome thing that we can do from here is we want to take advantage of the fact that he's posting his hand out. So when I'm here, I get my grip, I get my position. When he posts his hand out, he's giving me clearance to pull my leg out and go right for a triangle choke. His arm is already across, especially if he's not grabbing my gi. Lots of times the person isn't going to be grabbing your gi, and if they are, it's really not an issue here. So I keep the arm across, pull the foot in, and then finish the triangle choke from there. The third thing that we can do is I have this position here. If the pants are tight, I shift him so that I can get my grip here. Then I put my foot on the hip, and then I'm looking this way. Now, if I feel like I don't want to go for the triangle choke or I can't get the sweep, all I'm going to do is I'm going to let go with this hand, switch it to his wrist here, pull it across, and then I'm going to run my legs up. I can gift wrap him or something else from there, so then that way I can work and then take the back from there. So I'm going to do those last two really quick. First, the triangle choke here. Get my position here. And then I'm going to take the back. One thing that I wanted to come back to and really talk about is this pant grip here. I kind of breezed through it a little bit. This pant grip is really important in regards to doing this position, so I definitely want to talk about the movement in regards to getting it. Right now his pants are really tight. All I have to do is just tilt him a little bit to his left, so then that way I can open it up a bit. Now I can get the pant grip from there. The other detail that I want to talk about is as soon as you get your foot on the hip, come over here for me. As soon as you get your foot on the hip here, you want to lift your hips up right away. This leg, you want to try to get it high, because now when he goes to pull his arm back, it's going to be harder for him to pull his arm back. If my hips drop, he can drop his elbow down to the ground. I don't want that to happen. So as soon as I get my foot here, I want to drive my hips up. So now when you drop your elbow to the ground, it's going to be hard from here. The next thing is I want to put my nose straight to the mat. That is what's going to make him post, and it's also what's going to make him want to push back into me. So the whole thing, when I have this here, I immediately put my foot here, and I do this, and now I can start working and then going for my sweeps, okay? So I wanted to make sure that everybody had those little details, so then that way you can use this position effectively. All right, guys? Peace.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel to get a first look at all of our videos.